Socialism is pointless when you already have capitalism. Yes, it's true that housing costs are up 40% since 2020. Groceries, insurance, childcare are all more expensive. People are working full-time and still falling behind. It's no surprise why people are looking for alternatives. And that's exactly how you get a third of Americans saying that they prefer socialism. But most people who say they want socialism don't actually want ownership of industry. They want affordable housing, healthcare they can afford, and a job that pays enough to live on. But none of those are socialism, and they're not democratic socialism either. All of those exist and have existed in capitalist economies with guardrails. We've built that before. It exists to some degree now. And it's the same model that the Nordic countries use. During the Great Depression, a quarter of Americans were unemployed. Breadlines were everywhere. The Socialist Party was polling nearly 900,000 votes. Then FDR walks in, and instead of replacing capitalism, he's actually on the record telling a journalist, "I am fighting communism. I want to save our system, the capitalistic system." He regulated the banks, created Social Security, built the FDIC, and by 1936, the socialist vote collapsed 79%, from 900,000 votes to about 187,000 votes. FDR pulled in most of their support as it became clear that properly regulated capitalism could address the needs of voters while maintaining the free market enterprise that leads to production and prosperity that socialism will never replicate. We can address the real cost of the living crisis and make capitalism work for the people who feel locked out of it. You need to win them back, but you don't need a revolution to do it. You simply need results. And if done right, this approach could actually create the conditions that roll back the administrative state over time. A population that's economically secure doesn't need an ever-expanding welfare apparatus. You stabilize first, then you streamline. And this shouldn't be a left or right idea either. Now, will free market purists push back? Absolutely. And some of that critique is valid. In fact, I think they're ultimately right in the end. But we still have to account for human nature and for the robust social programs that we're already stuck with and the millions of Americans that rely on them. You cannot simply flip a switch and achieve a free market utopia overnight. It's a gradual process, and government involvement is inevitable. The key is ensuring that that involvement is targeted, temporary, accountable, and limited. So yes, you're damn right. Socialism is pointless when capitalism, done right, already delivers everything socialism promises. And it actually works. It has a proven track record of doing so, while socialism does not. History has proven it. We just need to do it again.